Hello, hello, good evening. Hey, Jessica. Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening. All right, I'm gonna get started in like 20 seconds. Hey, Janetta. Hey, Evelyn. All right, let's start my Instagram live too. Who gave me a heart already? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about yet. I'm just kidding. Hey, Terrell. Hey, Bon Bon. Drew. Hey, Quanda on Instagram. Hey, Everyday Poetry. Shout out to Everyday Poetry. I always give a shout out to the businesses when they come in here. Everyday Poetry, Jessica Lynn, she makes custom t-shirts and she does writing on the spot, like a write on the spot bar at like weddings and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And she makes custom homes for literally anything and everything. So definitely support Everyday Poetry Boutique of Buffalo. So I'm just gonna get started. Um, yeah, it's definitely been a week. I'm gonna try to keep it as light as I possibly can. But of course, rest in peace to the lives that were lost within the last couple of months to police brutality. Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and of course George Floyd. So RIP to them. And I just want to make a couple announcements. I think I'm trying to remember what my announcements were. Oh, the Hair Hive, my hair store. We're going to be on Spectrum News tonight at 11 or 11:30. Don't know if it's 11 or 11:30, but we're going to be talking about the face masks, the face shields that everybody's going to be, well, not everybody, but that the beauticians and the barbers are going to be required to wear when they go back to working when outside actually opens up, because they said June 2nd, but they delayed it because people don't know how to sit down. So what was my other announcement? Oh, I got my special announcement. I'm gonna do it like in the middle, so I'm not gonna do it right up front. Hey Tina, hey friend, hey Rob, hey Cadence. Thank you guys. This hair is from the Hair Hive also. Shameless plug, of course. Um, first I want to talk about French fries because I feel like over this quarantine, I cannot stay away from the potato products. I really don't know what to do about it, but I literally cannot stop eating French fries. Not that I could stop eating them before, but now it's like really at an all-time high. Um, but I do really like potato products in any form. Like I like everything that has to do with potatoes, like scalloped, um, baked potatoes, roasted potatoes, any kind of potato that you could think of, I'm gonna eat that. Hey Maria girl, you stayed up. Yay! Hey Johnny on Instagram. Hey Jessica. So that's all I have to say on French fries. That I just literally can't stop eating them. My favorite ones are, this is mad weird, but the Checkers fries, the ones that come in the frozen bag. I'll put those in the oven, and I think I put them in like 400 or 450. No, 425, and I bake those, and they taste like they're fried, but they're not. You don't have to put them in the oil. And I really like, which my mom makes some bomb ass French fries too. Actually, um, she just makes hand cut fries, like by the regular potatoes. And the Yukon Gold potatoes are the best ones to make French fries out of, or anything for that matter. I'm like, what were we doing before Yukon Gold potatoes? Because I mean, I only been eating them for like the last 8 to 10 years, but like I don't know where they. It seemed like they came out of nowhere, but they're everything. But next topic I want to talk about, or it's on the list today, is baby mama. I threw that on there. I don't know why I threw that on there, but I might be the only baby mama on this thread. Wait, I gotta look. I think I am. But I'm gonna come back to baby mama and talk about something else first. Um, Talk about deal breakers in relationships or in friendships, actually, too, because I definitely have cut off some friendships. Just some deal breakers for me. Oh yeah, Jessica Lynn. We both baby mamas. You know what? I never found the term baby mama offensive. I don't find many things offensive. And I know that's weird. I don't get offended very easily. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. And I've been a baby mama for almost 12 years. And it's just very interesting, all the things you go through, especially if you're a single parent. Like some people actually have a co-parenting situation. My situation is not like that at all. I don't have a co-parent at all. So it's definitely a unique experience raising a child all on your own. And I definitely think it should be commended. I don't think the word baby mama should be frowned upon. I mean, people be like, you should say child's mother, my child's mother. But when it all boils down to it, it's a baby mama. Yes, Maria, I really, really love fresh hand cut potatoes. Oh yes, Jessica, baby, another baby mama checking in. I mean, it's a rocky road sometimes. And I just shout out to all the single moms that are on this live, who are doing it on their own, because it's not an easy feat. There's so many different variables that you got to take into account when there's only one parent, because there's definitely some things that you need, like if you're a single mother, that you need a actual dad there for. Sometimes dads are like better at enforcing stuff, like you know you only got to tell the kid. A dad may only have to tell the kid one time to do something, and they're going to do it, whereas the mother has to tell them an unlimited amount of times. So it gets sticky sometimes, but I feel like when our kids are older, I'm just saying for the single parents on this live, when our kids are older, they're going to appreciate all the sacrifices that we made, um, to get them where they need to be. So hey Ladaya, hey Skin Lash Beauty, shout out to Skin Lash Beauty. They do lashes. What else do you do? You do lashes. Do you do microblading or anything like that? She's on Instagram. I'm talking to my Instagram people too. Oh, you said you didn't have a co-parent for Ty, but you do for Layla. So you gave us that. Yeah. So do you like it better with the co-parent or without? Hey Sierra girl. That was Jessica. Yeah, Jessica. Do you like having the co-parent, or does I mean, what do you think about that? I literally listened to that Fantasia Baby Mama song not too long ago, and I was like, I forgot about this song. Actually, we played it in the store a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I forgot about this song, and I don't know. I still don't know how to feel about that song. It's sometimes hard to say. Um, I'm trying to think about my personal experience. I feel like it's easy sometimes. You said some days I do, some days I don't. Um, I feel like sometimes it's um very, very, very difficult. From my experiences, I've been doing this without a co-parent for so long. So like I'm just used to it. Like I know, I'm just in a routine. I can't really imagine if um my daughter's biological father were like in and out. I couldn't like picture that. So I can't, it's hard to say whether or not him being completely gone is good, or if him being in and out will be, good. Um, I really don't know, what is the answer for that. And I only have one child, so this is like the test run. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know, what the first child, you don't know how they're gonna, turn out. So hey, John, I gotta wave at my Instagram people, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm getting heavy on the baby mama talk. Hey, Jam. Hey, Kiera. But I mean, one day I'll tell my full story about my whole situation. But I think I need a whole live for that, just dedicated to that specific thing. Um, but what was I gonna say? But yeah, so I mean, all the single mommies out there, whether you're co-parenting or not, or doing it all by yourself, I just keep you in my prayers, because we need all the prayers and and help we can get, because it definitely takes a village. I definitely have a village, and I am very grateful and thankful for that. Hey, Grace. So moving on to my next subject, which is deal breakers. Does anybody want to tell me what their deal breakers are, specifically in relationships? We'll start with the relationships first, and I'm gonna tell y'all mine. Oh, you said you need an adult beverage, Jonathan. Prayers and an adult beverage. I don't really drink all like that, but yeah, breathe. Maria, how long of a list do you have for deal breakers? Hey, Maria. Insecurity, bruh. Hey, Milton. I can definitely start with that. Insecurity is probably at the top of my list of deal breakers as far as relationships go. Mostly because of the lifestyle that I have. I would have to be with somebody who is really secure, um, independent, and um, what's the other word I'm looking for? Just able to be apart from me for long, extended amounts of time. While I do value quality time in relationships, like I said, there's a certain life, the lifestyle. That person would, the insecurity thing would not work for me. Deal breaker, John's deal breaker is inconsistency. That is also on my list. Y'all taking all the words out of my mouth. What's up? Capture the flag. I like Facebook because I be knowing people's real names on here. On Instagram, I don't know. um, yeah, I can't. Insecurity, jealousy, is another deal breaker for me. Because first of all, I just be chilling. So if you get jealous over really small things, that's definitely a deal breaker for me because, of course, that can lead to something more serious in a relationship like domestic violence. And um, you gonna have to fight me because you just not gonna beat me up. So there's that. And inconsistency, as far as that goes, that is also a big deal breaker for me because I like structure. And if especially in the beginning, like when you're like laying the foundation for the relationship, consistency has to be there. Because if I cannot depend on you, that's a big thing too. If you're not dependable, um, I'm not going to I'm not going to be interested because um, that's just a big thing for me. Hotline bling, what that mean? Too many people calling. Johnny said hotline bling. Too many phone calls coming in. We talked about that a little last week because we were talking about men having their phone face down and how that's a deal breaker. Like if a man goes out somewhere with you or if y'all at home or whatever and he puts his phone face down, that's a deal breaker. Because if he puts his phone face down, we concluded that he probably has something to hide. There were some men on the live that said that's not accurate. When they put down their phone face down, that means that they're trying to give you all of their attention. From personal experience, you can't put your phone face down because that's a trigger for me. Like I can't, we can't do that. Um, okay, but y'all rolling in with the comments. So let me see. Yeah, jealousy is just like I said. Jealousy is bad. Um, And for me, like, I mean, for personal experience, I just got some, I mean, I guess I got some funny stories, but they're not really funny because it was low key, not low key, high key toxic. Um, but just like if I'm doing gigs or whatever, or if I'm at a gig and I'm out with my significant other and my significant other is like ice grilling anybody that looks at me, man or woman. Um, so that makes it seem as though I'm unapproachable, um, when in fact I'm not. So I definitely cannot be with somebody who's insecure about me, pursuing music because obviously, like, people are gonna say stuff, they're gonna like try to hit on you and whatnot. I mean, I'm able to create my own boundaries, but sometimes it's just not as easy as it should be because some men, especially when you're out doing gigs at bars and men be drinking and stuff, oh, you could forget it. So yeah, horrible communication skills. Oh my gosh, yes. And we talked about this last week too a little bit. Yeah, men and women communicate very differently. So I think the key is to, if you're, in a serious relationship or whatever, or trying to form a serious relationship, just finding a communication style that works for the both of you and just learning how each other communicates. And I think that's helpful. Don't take my word for it. I gotta do a disclaimer. Don't take my word for it. But yes, I feel like communication skills can go smooth, but it has to be like established up front. Like this is how I communicate, and then so you guys can work it out. Like for me, I'm just very like upfront and direct because I don't like gray areas or anything like that. That definitely scares a lot of people, intimidates a lot of men. But for me, I mean, whatever. Like the right man is going to accept my directness or admire my directness, because I don't like the in between stuff. Is it this or is it that? I don't like that playing around stuff. So there's that. Honesty. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Cameron. I'm going back to Instagram. Deal breaker, the inability to converse correctly. Is that the same thing as communication skills? I don't even know. And unknown triggers. You mean landmines? We're going to call them landmines. Unknown triggers are landmines because you do not know. You just walk in and you're in a relationship, and all of a sudden, you step on a landmine, a trigger that you did not know was there prior to getting into the relationship. So yeah. Hi, Cayenne. Kelly, Donnell, I'm waving at everybody. I'm trying to. DJ Ed Nice, what's happening? What's happening? Yes, the right man is gonna accept me for who I am when that time comes. Absolutely. Um, it's definitely a lot of left men going around right now, but the right men. See what I did there? But what else? I'm looking at Instagram. I'm trying to keep up with the Instagram and the Facebook comments. John said, oh, I said I don't want anything lukewarm. That is correct. Either it's hot or it's cold, because either I'm going to be hot or I'm going to be cold, depending on the answers to the questions that I ask. Consistency. And for the people that just joined, we're talking about deal breakers in relationships. And if you have any ones that we didn't talk about already, you can put them in the comments. But yeah, definitely. Y'all pretty much took all the ones that I said I was gonna say. So inconsistency, honesty, definitely is a huge thing. And honesty and omissions are the same thing to me. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like when parts of the story are left out. Like, I need the whole picture. So I need the whole, like, if there's some kind of like weird thing that's, going on, I need all the details. I do not like to be blindsided, which I think I said last week. That's like literally the worst. Like, if I get blindsided by stuff, it's pretty much a dub. For me, not family oriented. That's a huge thing. And that's definitely a big thing, because sometimes, and I'm not gonna say all the time, when somebody's not family oriented, they definitely treat women or men accordingly. So I always, in my own little way, try to find out if I'm pursuing some, or not. I wouldn't say pursuing somebody, because that's a dub. But if I'm interested in a man, I try to find out what his relationship is like with his mother, and with his father. If the father is in their life, if the father is deceased, and if they are deceased, what was their relationship like before, the father was deceased, and all of that. So that's really important to me. Does your family get together and do stuff? Somebody just sent me an inbox like, "Why did I miss it? Did I miss a live?" Come on, sir. Oh, there you go. No, you didn't miss it. Hello. And yeah, so if somebody is not family oriented, because I am very family oriented. Like, my family does stuff. We do, we do reunions. We do, we'll go on a trip. We do stuff around Christmas time and different holidays and birthdays and stuff like that. So I like when somebody has that same thing going on, because it's like, okay, if this goes right, I may have a second family and, whatnot. Not that if you don't have any family ties, it's a complete deal breaker. But I would need to know why. Like, why don't you have any family members or close friends? That's also a deal breaker. If a guy says he don't have no friends, like, oh, my facial expressions. I'm sorry, Jamila. Why you don't have no friends? That's not normal. Hey, Tony. Yes, really. Yeah, the relationship with the mother is very important, and it's crazy because um, I always hear a lot of like men talk about women with daddy issues, but yo, the mommy issues are like a whole another thing. Like it's a whole other category. So you really have to know what the relationship is like with the mother because that can definitely be a deal breaker. Also, if the mother, the guy that you're dating, the guy or I should say female, because I got a lot of guys on here too. The man or woman that you're dating, um, if their parents like you or not. So that's a big thing. I guess I'll talk about that in another live. Um, but the parents have to like you because if you it's somebody that you see yourself having a future with, y'all gonna get married, y'all gonna have kids, and then you're gonna have mother-in-law from hell issues or father-in-law from hell issues. That is not good because there's gonna be issues when, like I said, when y'all have kids, it's gonna not be good because there has to be a good starting point. Is that fireworks? Did y'all hear that? They're really doing fireworks right now. It's Friday. Memorial Day is over. So yeah. Um, what else? Anybody have any other deal breakers? Um, Tony, what did you miss? We talked about. I'm gonna get to you, DJ, at night. Cause I don't want to. um, you missed. We were talking about French fries and how I love French fries so bad that I eat them in any potatoes in any way, shape, or form. We was talking about baby mama and how I don't find offense in the term baby mama. I am a baby mama, and I'll share my full story one of these days when I get the courage to. And then we talked about deal breakers and relationships. And so far, we talked about honesty, communication, lack of communication skills. Um, Now I gotta scroll up because I'm forgetting insecurity. Oh my gosh, that that is a huge, huge thing for me. I do not like insecure men. For me, some immediate turn off. As a matter of fact, you will get ghosted. And at night, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. It did sound like they were shooting outside. But I think it's fireworks. I really hope and pray that it's fireworks. But you see, I didn't really budge. This is from years of hearing gunshots. Usually they sound like little firecrackers, but them joints was close. Let's hope. But now I hear police cars and ambulances. I really hope it wasn't that. But I live near the hospital, so I'm used to that too also. Um and if them feet messed up, it's over immediately. Sir, you gonna have to live with the feet. Hey Akita, hey cuz. Um yeah, it definitely might have been gunshots. I'm gonna look outside. I'll be back like Teddy Riley. Oh, I don't see that. I'm good. I'm upstairs. I remember years ago this girl, this nosy girl, she got shot actually. She got murdered because she heard gunshots and she looked out the window and she caught one of them bullets. But she was downstairs. Yeah, I definitely heard a lot. I really hope that was not gunshots, but I think it might have been. I'm praying that it was fireworks, but it wasn't, and it wasn't enough to be fireworks. Okay, Tony, I'm not going to look out the window again. Don't worry about me. Hey, Ajira. But what was my last topic? Now I gotta see deal breakers. What? Now I can't remember. Y'all got me scared. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to pause that joint. But the last one was fake friends, and I really I don't really have a lot. Well, I guess I do have a lot to say about fake friends, but at the same time, I really do not. I really have been blessed in the friends department. I maybe had like one or two friends that I had to let go, but for the most part, the friends that I have, I've been friends with them for like literally my either my entire life or close to it. So, um, I think the reason I did put fake friends on my subject list is because of in the episodes of Insecure. I don't know if anybody on here watches Insecure on HBO, Issa Rae's show, but um, her and Molly are like clashing, and it's like it doesn't seem like Molly is happy for her, even though she has all of these good things happening in her life. Molly is saying stuff. Um, Molly is saying stuff to um, be condescending to her and like downplay like all this, the good stuff that she has going on in her life. And that really aggravates me because when you're, on your way up in life, you have to make sure that you surround yourself with the right people. And it's crazy because you don't even really know. Um, hey, Crystal. You really don't know who's who and what's what until actually are making your way to the top. Then you'll see like who's real and who's not. Drew said, keep this joint up so I can go over these deal breakers again. No. See, every time I be mad at myself a little bit because I be giving away too much game to the men on here. But maybe I should. Maybe that will help. because there's a disconnect right now. So I wish everybody on this live and beyond love and prosperity and all of that good stuff. And I hope that you take away something. I'm not a teacher or anything, but I really do hope that, you know, everybody finds a mate. Y'all want us to know, so how else we gonna find out? That's true. We want y'all to read our minds. That's what we want. I'm trying to think what other deal breakers I really have. Poor hygiene. Um, because my nose is so sensitive. Just smells kind of just like throw me off. Unpleasant ones. So scents are very um important to me. Hey Christiana. Hey Cavelli. Cavelli, Maine. I know men cannot read minds. I really do understand that. Um, I just feel like sometimes women be trying to be mysterious, but sometimes it doesn't work because um, men can't read minds. So sometimes you do have to, not sometimes, all the time, you should verbalize your wants and needs because how else is somebody going to know if you do not tell them? Although I do believe in mind readers, I am not one. And yes, back to insecure. I was talking about fake friends, but yeah, um, yeah, insecure stresses me out. But at the same time, um, I feel like both. Hey TJ, hey Cuz, TJ. Oh, why I say TJ? Because I just said his name. Molly and Issa both did said some things to each other that were not necessarily like nice. And tone is everything. I feel like you got to be careful with the tone that in which you know say something to somebody because it can definitely be misinterpreted as something wrong or like hating or anything like that. Um, and I always, when I say stuff to people, I always try to say it with a loving tone, and especially through text. I'll even put an LOL because I don't want anybody to think that I'm like coming for them or anything because I'm not that type of person. Tony, what's going on with the eye roll? Did I say something wrong? You said Janetta said the one friend I do have, we've been friends since grammar school. We have our good and bad days. You know what's crazy? I don't be arguing with my friends. I had in all of my years, I'm not gonna say my age, even though y'all probably already know. I've only had two fights. I don't even say fights, disagreements with my one friend that I've been friends with for like 30 years, and my other friend who I'm no longer friends with. So the one disagreement ended the friendship completely. And then the other one, we just ended up getting over it. But it was because somebody else said some stuff. They had got involved. Yeah, they had come between us. And you know what, I'm gonna actually touch on this because I'll tell you exactly what happened. The guy that I was dating, I was dating a guy or my ex, whatever the case may be, and my best friend has a friend, and her friend told her some information about my ex, and she told it to me. So I was like, okay. The thing that had me messed up was, Maria, your internet connection is horrible. um, the messed up. Oh, now I gotta start the story over again. So anyway, I had a friend of 30 years or whatever. She might hop on here. I'm not sure if she will or not. But yes, she had a friend, or she has a friend. They may still be friends, whatever. And her friend told her something about my boyfriend at the time. And my thing was, why are you and your friend discussing my boyfriend? That's weird as hell to me. Like, I don't know. So after that conversation, I was really like looking. It was just weird. It was just weird. What we're talking about is a situation I had with one of my longtime friends. I was saying that I've only actually had two disagreements. Actually, I had three, but that's a whole nother story. Um, Two disagreements with my longtime friends. One of the disagreements ended the friendship completely, and the other one we ended up working it out or whatever. But um, she had my best friend has a friend. I think they're still friends. Um, and I had a guy I was dating at the time, and her friend told my friend some information about my boyfriend. And I was just like, why are y'all talking about my boyfriend? Like, why are you talking about my boyfriend with your friend? Like, that's not my friend. So that is like, I don't like that. I don't like when my friend discusses my business with outside friends, because they're not my friend. You are. So don't tell them my business. Or not even don't tell my business, because she wasn't like she was telling my business, because I don't tell anybody my relationship business. That's one thing I don't do. Um, but just don't be discussing my relationship with other people that are not my friend. So I don't know. That was the one disagreement I had with my one friend. Um, and then with the other friend, the girl I've been friends with longer, it was just a whole weird situation, and I just ended up. I just didn't feel good about it. I just didn't have a good feeling about it, and for that reason, I did end the friendship. It was on my end. And you said I had a best friend. Oh, I'm sitting here. Hold on, I gotta check my live, because they gonna kick me off this Instagram live at the hour mark, because that's what they do. You said I had a best friend, and we was best friends with another girl. They had got into an argument. I said, "I've been friends for too long. I need to make up." The one friend stopped talking to me because I had. You know what? This is another thing about friends too. You can't, and this goes for anybody. These are two things that you cannot tell anybody about, or any woman about. You cannot tell a woman about her child or her man. I learned that very long ago. So but it just depends though, because it always puts you in a sticky situation. I had a friend who um I got some information that her boyfriend was cheating on her, and I ended up telling her. Do you know we didn't talk for a year after that, because I told her that information? So I just don't know. Like, I would have to make a judgment call on that, because people do not like to hear anything negative about the people that they're in love with. They just don't. That's just human nature. they're looking through rose colored glasses. They don't want to hear nothing bad about the person that they mess with. That's the God honest truth. Hey, Miss Linda, we ain't friends till this day, but I guess yeah, y'all was definitely never friends to begin with. If she cut you off over that little bitty thing, and you can always tell like this is a fake friend thing. You can always tell like who's solid and who's not, because a solid person, if it's something very small, y'all gonna be able to work it. Y'all gonna be able to work it out and get past it. But if it's somebody that is not like your real friend anyway, then everything that they wanted to say to you and all the feelings, that ill feelings that they had towards you, are gonna come out in that argument. Like with the disagreement that I had with my friend of 30 years, we didn't do that. It was we stuck to the topic. Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, it was so long ago, I don't even remember what the back and forth was. We didn't, there was no like cursing and none of that stuff, because we're actually real friends. And even with the girl that I ended the friendship with, same thing. We were friends for a very long time, like since grammar school. But for me, I feel like I kind of just outgrew the situation. And I felt like there was a lie told. And I couldn't get past it, to be honest with you. But that was a long time ago. That was like 3 years ago. I'm in a different place now, but I don't think we would be like friends like that again, because of just where I am in my life now, like, maturity wise and stuff. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, hun. You said sometimes you can't tell the real friends from the fake. Oh, listen. Sometimes it takes a while, but anytime you have a small disagreement about anything, whether it's in a friendship or a relationship, you'll know. You'll know. You know. You'll know how people really feel about you when they get angry, and that's true. Oh, but now, since we coming to the end, I'm putting my finger up here. I should stop doing this. Oh, put my finger in front of the camera. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do it this way. All right. For my special announcements, ooh, spirit fingers. Y'all ready for the special announcement? Okay, Miss Linda said if you hadn't told your friend and she found out you knew all along that her boyfriend was cheating, she would have still stopped talking to you. So I say tell it. I agree. I just, it's just, you just never know how somebody's going to take something. But I'll say this, if you got like solid, rock solid evidence that my boyfriend or my husband is cheating on me, please tell me, because like I'm gonna dub it. Like, I don't care, and I probably won't even have a conversation about it, to be honest with you, because cheating is a deal breaker for me. That is numero uno on my list of deal breakers. We can switch back to that for a second. Cheating is a huge deal breaker for me. Even though in past situations I have stayed after a cheating occurrence, going forward, I'm not built for that. So if you're my friend, not somebody off the street, if you're my actual friend, like if I've said you're my friend, I gotta make it very clear. If I've said you're my friend, then you have permission to tell me that my significant other is cheating if you see it with your eyes. And if you have photo proof, that's even better. Snap some pictures. This is the age of social media. Get some video. Go live, bust on them like cheaters. Like you go to Fridays or something, you see my boyfriend out, getting a 2 for $20 with some, bobblehead chick, then I need some video. Just go live, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I missed some people on here that came in. Hey Kelsey. Hey Sly. All right, so my big announcement is, hey Sam. Okay, so my big announcement is on this coming Wednesday, June 3rd, I'll be going live again. Woo! But this time, I will be doing a little quarantine concerto or concert. So, I like all of you here, if you like live music, I don't know if everybody likes live music, because everybody does not, which I found out. But this coming Wednesday, June 3rd, 8 p.m., I'm going to be going live and singing some songs. So I'd like you all to join me, and I'll be putting up a reminder for that. But yeah, I haven't performed since, when did they shut the city down? So since the end of February. I haven't done any shows, so I'm gonna do this for you guys because you guys have literally been asking me every week. So I got it together now. I got my life together now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sing some songs for y'all or whatever, and just kick it with y'all for a little bit. So if you have any requests, you can send them to me. I actually already have the show together, but you can still send me requests for when I do it the following week, if we do it the following week. It is a we. I do have a musician playing with me. So, we'll see how it goes. So, special announcement is next Wednesday on Facebook Live, I will be going live singing some tunes. So I hope you guys join in. And you can bring drinks, you can bring wings. I'll always encourage wings at a live music event. If y'all want to bring me some Crown Apple, y'all can bring that. Just put some shot glasses in the comments. And yeah, if anybody want to say anything else before I bow out gracefully on tonight? Fries. Oh my goodness, those fries from oh my gosh, where was that place we went? Was that the place we was going on Thursdays? The Rod's thing. And them fries was so hot, they burned my tongue, and I loved every minute of it. Stone City Saloon, that's the name of the place. They had some good fries, I think. I think that was the place. And I like my fries hot. When I go through the drive-thru, I tell them I need my fries to be made fresh. I want my fries hot. So if you guys ever need a tip on how to get hot fries, you tell them at the drive-thru that you want your fries hot. I forgot the fry got stuck in your throat for like 2 days. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Getting food stuck in your throat, having something stuck in your throat. thought the fries were good. I knew it was something about the fries, but I forgot that the fry got stuck in your throat. That's hilarious. Somebody on my Instagram said, "Hablo solo español." ¿Cómo estás, papi chulo? ¿Cómo se dice? Buenas noches. Sorry. I took so many years of Spanish and I'm not fluent and I'm embarrassed about it, but I do know like a couple of words. So there's a Spanish person on my Instagram live and he's asking me to speak Spanish right now. But that's all I know. Buenas noches. Um, hasta um, next week. Oh gosh. All right, y'all. I'm about to bounce, but I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Um, yeah, I'll see y'all Wednesday, 8 o'clock for the live singing session with my musician who will remain nameless at this time. Oh, he's from Lima, Peru. Donde vives? That's what I should have said. Where do you live? Donde vives? Okay. All right, you guys. Good night.